So, hello everybody. I've been out here today working on my wiring some more. I've made some progress and I've wished a number of times I would have spent more money and bought a different harness. And I'll show you some of the reasons why. I got my key in, my ignition, and most of my starter wired up. So let me show. I got all these wires in here. I've had to cut all sorts of zip ties. I got my key put in, and then I got it all wired in on the back. Now this harness came with this connector on the back. I really hope that I did this right. I tested, I know this dark purple, that's my starter wire. I believe the red is my constant power battery. The pink, it goes to my HEI. And I am guessing the brown is my accessories inside. But the wires aren't marked very good. So that has bugged me a little bit. The wires, they are marked, but when you're trying to read them, you'll never be able to see it on this video. But they're really hard to read, and I think they're just a little bit wore off. But let me show you some of the stuff outside that I've been doing. I'm using these little rubber dills to hold the wire down to the cab with some self-tappers. Probably ought to go get some smaller ones. I think I will before I start anchoring it down some more. I need to get some more. But with this cheap Amazon deal, these are the connectors they've sent. So I've got number 14 butt splices, which blue is 14 and 16 gauge. Then red is for 22 to 18 gauge. And I don't even think those are a number 10 hole. Those are probably number 6, maybe 8. I know on the back of my starter or my ignition, those were all number 10s, 10 holes, number 14 wire. The battery might have been 12, so I needed a yellow lug. But every one of these, you've got to land on your starter. The constant power to your ignition lands with the battery cable, and that is a larger stud. Nothing supplied. So just driving to town, I'm time and money. So we got, this is the ignition wire. This is my constant power to the ignition inside. This is probably like a number 8 maybe wire. This one is a number 12. No lugs, yet it's here. I did have this lug. Yellow is 10 to 12 gauge wire, and I needed bigger sized hole. But you'll see in the Painless kits, they have all the lugs for this stuff. And it looks like they don't send any 18 gauge lugs when everything is 10 and 12 and 8. It's irritating. But maybe that's something other people don't worry about because they don't deal with it all the time. I don't know. So this is the harness that I bought. And universal extra long wires. Look at how it's all wadded up. That's how it came. I should have noticed here, all number 18 lugs with number 14 butt splices. There's no fusible link. It does have like the headlight plugs. I thought this had the alternator. Yeah, that one right there with the blue. Hey, they did use a 14 lug on that one. That's the alternator plug. Really chintzy, but I would go painless again if I had my choice. Just seems a lot better. The wires are marked a lot better. I'll show you the painless now. So this is the painless wiring harness. Like I showed you with the other Amazon harness, it was all coiled in like a wad. This one, it looks like it's all separated out, front, back. Probably what's in the dash, what's inside for the heater, and what's in the engine bay. I think it comes with a fusible link right there. It's got a battery cable that you can make up on it, and it has a box of connectors, and there are yellow connectors for number 12 wire. And if we look at this one, gives you number 12 connector or ring tongues that go on bigger studs, like on your starter. That one, I'm guessing that's a fusible link. But again, I would have paid the price if I had to do it again to go and get the painless. So when you're deciding what to do on your project, spend the extra $150. You'll probably spend that in connectors and time, almost guaranteed. So needless to say, I'm a little perturbed at my cheapness costing me here, but we're making progress. I got the ignition in. I'll get the battery landed, and then I'll lift all these wires and see if I can make it turn over. Maybe I've got to run to town and get a lug, which is probably why I'm the most upset. But yeah, I'll have to lift all these up because this here, all of this, that's gonna short out. Let the smoke out of the wires. That's not good. So thanks for watching. Appreciate all you subscribers. Appreciate everybody out there. Thanks.